scoop shot, good on the reverse.
Michael! Jordan with the drive and the reverse. Michael Jordan
got the lead down to 11, which is as few as it's been since the first quarter.
And five-time league MVP, Michael Jordan.
What if I told you that the man you thought you knew, the icon, the legend, the face of basketball, is hiding 100 stories you've never heard? Before we jump in, make sure to like this video and hit subscribe, because what you're about to discover will completely change the way you see Michael Jordan. Everyone knows the championships, the sneakers, the dunks, and the tongue-out swagger. But behind the highlight reels and global fame is a man whose life is filled with mystery, discipline, fear, and moments that few ever talk about. Let's start with one of the strangest facts. Michael Jordan isn't just an athlete, he's also a speed junkie. Most people don't know that he became a trained motorcycle racer, not just a casual rider. He even started his own racing team and competed in professional circuits. The same precision and focus that defined him on the court pushed him to conquer the track, chasing adrenaline just like he once chased championships. But Jordan wasn't only fueled by thrill, he was driven by heart. Back in the late 1980s, he met a young boy named Eric Barber who had lost the use of his legs, but still loved basketball. The boy challenged MJ to a wheelchair match, and instead of politely declining, Jordan showed up. They played. And when the boy scored over him, Jordan's grin said it all. Even greatness knows when to lose gracefully. Then there are the bizarre moments that only happen when you're the GOAT. Believe it or not, his worn underwear was once sold at auction, cleaned, tagged, and bought for thousands of dollars. Somewhere, a collector proudly owns a piece of Jordan history that's a little too personal. But not everything in his life is a laughing matter. When Jordan was just 7, he witnessed one of the most traumatic events imaginable, a friend drowning before his eyes. The experience scarred him deeply, leaving him with a lifelong fear of water. The man who seemed fearless in front of millions could never bring himself to swim again. Fast forward to his life off the court, Jordan lives like royalty. His luxurious penthouse in Charlotte once featured floor-to-ceiling glass, imported Italian fixtures, and a 500-gallon bathtub that took nearly an hour to fill. The home was so grand, he later sold part of it to another NBA player, LaMelo Ball. Imagine saying, "Hey, Michael Jordan lives next door." But for every story of luxury, there's one of quiet kindness. In 2016, a video went viral of an autistic man playing basketball dressed head to toe as Michael Jordan. Some mocked him online, but MJ didn't. Instead, he called the man personally, sent him a care package full of gear, and encouraged him to keep loving the game. That's the Jordan few people ever see, the one who acts when no one's watching. Still, fame brings chaos. During a 1990 game in Orlando, Jordan's iconic number 23 jersey mysteriously vanished. He had no choice but to play in a blank number 12 uniform. It was later revealed that someone had literally crawled through the ceiling to steal it. A story so wild it sounds like a movie plot. Then there's his college story. Most people assume basketball was always his dream, but Jordan actually majored in cultural geography. He once said he wanted to become a weatherman. Picture this. Good morning, this is Michael Jordan. And yes, it's going to be a great day. His personal life, though, wasn't always sunshine. In 2006, Jordan went through one of the costliest divorces in sports history, losing $168 million. It was a rare moment where the invincible competitor had to face defeat off the court. He's also had near-disastrous moments. During a martial arts event, a performer accidentally cut his stomach while slicing a watermelon on his chest. What was supposed to be a fun stunt ended with Jordan in the hospital for stitches. And controversy? He's had that too. In the early 1990s, Jordan had to testify in court about a $57,000 check linked to gambling. Though he denied wrongdoing, the moment reminded the world that his competitiveness didn't end at basketball. It was a part of everything he did. Even the number 23 has a story. It wasn't random. His brother wore 45, and young Michael chose 23 because it was half of that, rounded up. Who could have guessed that such a small decision would define an empire? There's also a secret mark on his chest. Not a tattoo, but a fraternity brand from Omega Psi Phi, representing loyalty and brotherhood. Jordan was literally marked for life by the bonds he valued most, but not everyone loved playing with him. His intensity was legendary, sometimes brutal. Teammate Horace Grant once revealed that after bad games, Jordan wouldn't let him eat on the team plane, telling the attendants, "He didn't earn dinner tonight." That's the kind of pressure that built champions and broke others. Even MJ's failures are unforgettable. At the 1990 All-Star Weekend three-point contest, he hit just 5 out of 30 shots, the worst performance in contest history. For one night, the GOAT looked human, but as always, he came back stronger. After breaking his foot in 1985, doctors warned he might never be the same. The next season, he averaged 37 points per game. Jordan didn't just recover, he rewrote what recovery meant. His trainer, Tim Grover, designed workouts so specific that he tracked every movement Jordan made: left, right, jump, pivot, crafting exercises to perfect every step. That's not dedication, that's obsession. Despite earning $90 million during his NBA career, Jordan has donated over $100 million to charity, more than he ever made as a player. For him, legacy wasn't just about scoring points, it was about changing lives. And nothing showed his heart more than his bond with Kobe Bryant. When Kobe was just a rookie, Jordan became his mentor and friend. Years later, when Kobe passed, Jordan broke down publicly, calling him his little brother. In that moment, the legend became human again. Michael Jordan isn't just the greatest basketball player ever. He's a symbol of resilience, complexity, and drive. Behind every dunk and trophy lies a story of loss, humor, compassion, and unstoppable will. If you learned something new about MJ today, make sure to like and subscribe, because behind every legend is a story worth retelling, and this is only the beginning. Ooh.